Peter's just come back from the West Bank, where he wrote a very interesting article for us from Hebron. And Peter, I wanted to ask you first, could you give us an overview of what your findings were from the West Bank?
It's worth starting actually with the announcement from the White House, from the Secretary of State Blinken, that they're going to sanction settlers. I was looking at the language about, and also the response of Netanyahu, which was, there is a small group of extremist settlers who don't represent Israel. And that was also the language of Secretary Blinken. And the main point which he's staring you in the face, of course, is that the settler violence absolutely represents the state of Israel. It's absolutely determined by government policy, and indeed the two people who run the West Bank, from the Ben Gvir from Jewish Power Party and Smotrich from Religious Zionist Party. Ben Gvir's got security under he's in charge of security, whereas Smotrich has got this Orwellian role of civil administration. They both they between them run the West Bank. Ben Gvir distributes guns. They have a inflammatory rhetoric and a plan, which is, if you interpret what they say and take seriously what they say, they want to get rid of the Palestinians from the West Bank. And they see it, or if any Palestinians who choose to remain are without rights, with a sort of third-class citizens. And we're seeing that plan put into practice. Of course, it didn't just start on October the 7th. In fact, it's been going on for 50 years, but it took on a new virulence after the formation of the coalition government last December, and it's become absolutely foul since October the 7th. It's very painful to go. I went around villages around the west of Nablus, where I was staying for a long time, going from village to village. Talking the olive harvest that hasn't happened this year because settlers come down and stop it, and they sometimes shoot people.